Cool. So obviously you just went through the Northeast Regional today, the cross-country team. So obviously the women were up first. They ran hard today. What was your overall thoughts on the team's performance?
We ran great. Both teams are so young. I think we had, 3 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and 2 seniors out there for the women. It's hard getting in your first real championship race like that. And I think in that group, we had 6 out of the 7 ran their personal bests for their career. For some of them, I guess it's their first season. So for this year. So we couldn't really ask much more from them. We were hoping to finish somewhere in the top 20. We were 20th. And honestly, they ran faster than I anticipated them to run. And the future's looks really bright. You know, when you have that many young kids run that well and that mature in a race like this, we're really, really pleased.
I know you just said you had 6 runners with their personal best. Obviously, did anyone specifically stand out to you?
Yeah, not really. They all ran. When you have 6 of them that run personal best,
no,
it's awesome. And Georgia's just had an unbelievable second half of the year. They finished 5th at the conference meet after finishing in the 60s last year, and then I think she finished, we were talking about last night, she finished 120th here. She finished 60 places higher. So I'm really pleased with them overall, just the maturity that they raced with today.
And I know you briefly said it, of course, because you just were talking about how it's been a long year, a lot of new faces, and you're looking forward to what's coming long term. But what were your takeaways from the 2026 season for cross country for the women's team?
That we're gonna be good down the road. Cool. And obviously we redshirted 2 all-conference kids. We are redshirted a 2-time conference champion in MK, and then we have Kylie coming back, who was all-conference 2 years ago. And with the group we have coming back, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun next year. Maybe a little less teaching, which might not be a bad thing. I'll have a little more of my day back.
That's good,
but it'll be a great thing.
But now into the men's. So obviously, what a race from the whole team.
Yeah.
How are you feeling just about the team's performance as a whole?
We're absolutely ecstatic. I mean, we were 8th coming in. We finished 7th. During the race, they ran with so much maturity. At 2K, we were 15th. At 4K, we were 12th. At 6K, we were 10th. 8K, we were, I think, 8th, and then we end up 7th. And 3 guys on the all-region team. We haven't done that in a couple years. And once again, we have 3 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and 2 seniors out there. Just for them to run with that maturity as a team and work their way through it, I couldn't be more impressed with how they raced.
And I'm not trying to get into specifics, but obviously you had 3 runners finish in the top 25, one in the top 10. Obviously, Water, he's the man, of course, but I kind of want to highlight on Devin. How did you feel about he made his way up, it seemed, over time in the race, and he really ran hard at the end.
And we talked about it. I think at 2K he was in the 80s, something like that. And we were talking about it before the race, and I told him he could finish in the top 30 and had a chance to all region. And he kind of looked at me like I was a little crazy. But the one thing with him is he'll trust. Even if he has his doubts, he trusts and he'll do what you ask him to do. And he's the great thing about him is he's absolutely fearless. To do that he's never even raced a 10K. Like, this is the farthest race he's ever run in his life and had the best race of his life. That's hard to do.
That's unreal.
I mean, he's going to be special. It's going to be fun to watch him over the next couple of years.
And then just specifically more talking about how you guys recently just won the conference championship a few weeks ago.
Yep.
How did you feel about the way they came into this meet or race, whatever you want to look at?
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard because you can have a little bit of a hangover. We had 5 guys in the top 10. We went 1, 2, 3. And obviously that's a big goal. It's important to the school. It's important to our program. It's important to the kids. You always worry about a hangover, and in this group, obviously there was no hangover. The women ran significantly better, honestly, than they did 2 weeks ago, and the men ran their best race of the season in the most important day. So that's awesome, and Bowder just keeps rolling. Like, he ran phenomenal 2 weeks ago, and I think he split his 8K the same time he ran the 8K here 2 weeks ago and still had 2K to go. And that was, when we recruited him, that was our goal. That was one thing we talked about is, I think he said over the summer, which I don't agree with him, but he said, my career is going to be a failure if I don't make it to an NCAA championship final. And now he has, so I don't know if it's more relief for the 2 of us or enjoyment, but probably a little of both. How's that?
That's one way to put it for him. I'm surprised he's not giving himself as much confidence as he should, but speaking about Water, how does the preparation look for this coming Saturday?
Yeah.
For the championships?
Yeah, I mean, now we just got to rest. I mean, today's going to take a lot out of him. We'll do something really, really light, a light workout this week, and head out to Missouri and see what we can do. I got to really look at it to see what some realistic expectations are. But just him having that experience, and then hopefully he can make the finals again in the spring as well. Just chalk it up to a really good experience. I mean, he ran at the European Championships this year for the Netherlands, so he's had some experience in big competitions before. So I don't think he's going to get overwhelmed by the moment, and hopefully he can continue to run smart. I mean, that's the biggest thing I can say about both teams is they just ran really smart, and when you run smart, you can be successful. So hopefully we can figure that out here in the next 8 days. It's a quick turnaround to get back on a plane on Wednesday and get out to Missouri, but that's what you work for. So I'm really, really pleased for him. What a great way for a senior to go out.